Hey guys, I'm with Dan here with The Road Chose Me, and he's got an interesting story. 54,000 miles, 999 days in 35 countries, to Africa and all sorts of great places. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Right, yeah, so I'm Australian originally, and I don't want to sit at a desk for the rest of my life, so I decided to do this instead. So I drove from Alaska to Argentina a few years ago, 40,000 miles through 16 countries. Time of my life, adventures of my life, and then saved money, planned, and I built this Jeep to drive around Africa.
Take us around and show us this battle-tested Jeep.
Right, yeah, this is the real deal. This really did it. So I built it purpose-made for the Africa trip, and the biggest difference is the pop-up roof. And so I get interior living space in this vehicle. I can stand up and walk around in there and get out of the rain, get out of the mosquitoes. It's also got a drinking water tank and filtration system, so I've got running water. I've got a fridge, solar panels, my whole kitchen area out here, extra gas on the back, and then of course all the four-wheel drive goodies as well. So I've got a winch, I've got max tracks, suspension lift, great tires. All of this got me everywhere that I wanted to go in Africa.
Who went with you?
Nobody, I went by myself. Yeah.
Just a nomad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I met up with other travelers at times, and a girlfriend came for a little bit of the trip, but most of the trip I was by myself and just out there living in Africa,
I hope
meeting people.
The trip didn't break you guys up.
It did.
Come on, really?
Yeah. Well, small living space, tough living conditions with the heat and the dust and the mosquitoes.
Yeah, it really tries you, doesn't it?
It was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, well, that's part of the adventure, right?
That's
Just
right.
the challenge.
Yeah.
I think that's for a lot of people, that's really the draw, isn't it?
Totally. Yeah, so I started up in Morocco there, and I went all the way down the west coast. I went through all the countries you've heard of, like Nigeria and Congo. Sir, how are you?
Good morning.
You are good?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yeah, good morning.
Another beautiful day in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yes.
You started
Up there in Morocco.
Okay.
Yep.
This is the starting point.
Yep. All the way along the coastline. Down through all kind of the notorious countries where it got really interesting here in the Congos,
Really?
in Cameroon, Angola, world's longest civil war.
And what was your favorite place? You probably get asked that all the time.
It's so hard to pick one, but
your top three.
Yeah, Gabon here is an amazing little country that no one talks about on the equator. Over here on the east coast, Uganda is stunning, and I saw the gorillas and all of that. I dropped down to Djibouti here, which is like driving onto a different planet.
Really?
Yeah.
Why so?
It's like Martian landscape, like desert and rocky and barren, and really friendly people wearing like colourful clothing, even though they're in this like rocky, barren landscape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you traveled all the way back up top.
That's
basically
right.
Full circle.
Yeah, up through Sudan and then into Egypt.
What's your next adventure?
That's the question I get asked all the time.
Yeah.
And I don't know for sure yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing is locked in, but lots of plans and lots of dreams.
Right.
And there will be a next adventure, definitely.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you for your time
Oh, you're
today.
welcome, WADZ. Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Cheers.